So we said that we were going to start building out NFL cities and some tier lists to go with them.
And it's not, and the team, correct me if I'm wrong, the team does not matter. The actual quality of football doesn't matter.
Hold on,
We're just grossing the shit out of everyone.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Are we ranking this as an NFL city, like their fan base, or are we ranking it as just the city?
So we're taking into account, this is what I wanted to clarify before we jumped into this, because we can do a combination of a handful of things.
I'm going.
Yeah, you're coming in blind on this one. But
coming in hot.
A lot of what I wanted to do was the city itself when it comes to like food, entertainment. Is it a place like you can enjoy, like go for a weekend on a road trip for a football game and have like a good time in that city? Like it, or is it going to be like and to be honest, the fans, the fan base, the people are a part of that like layer, right? If you go and the people suck, like you go to Philadelphia and the people suck, you know,
you get doctor points.
You know, it's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna account for that. I think that's something.
SDG, can we put Jacksonville to F tier immediately?
We can start out with Jacksonville if you want.
Let's go ahead and do it.
But there are certain things like food is better in some places than others, right? New Orleans, right? New Orleans is a place where fun vibes, good food, good people. They might be higher on this list than like a Jacksonville. That what are they known for? Are they even like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of, so the overall vibe of the city itself and like just the different factors, food, people, entertainment, so on and so forth. So we can kind of play around with different ideas. And if you guys have different things that are like, no, I've been to that city, I went through this, or this sucks, throw it in the chat. I want to know.
I'm going to try really hard to be positive because I feel like I'm going to just be mostly negative towards these cities.
Honestly, I feel the exact same way.
And people are just going to hate me.
But like, it's going to turn into a roast
right
session.
now loves me, Chris. No one hates me.
Because should we start out with some of like the better cities and be like, all right, well, like there are some really Chris, good cities out there.
I don't know. What are the better cities? And don't say it out loud.
Yeah, exactly.
You're changing my opinion. I don't know how many good cities there are. I don't feel like there's very many.
Again,
this country
the
sucks.
exact same way.
Well, we got to rank them. So there's going to be some that are better than others, and there's got to be some at the top too. So
yeah.
Weather can play a part too.
Weather's a big part.
Weather's a big part.
Entertainment, food, people.
Okay. Here, let's get the bias out of the way. Let's start with Denver.
Let's start with our franchises. Let's do Denver, KC, which I think both are going to be kind of towards the top here. I think both have some things to be excited about. That let's just get them out of the way.
Welcome to Denver, where our entire personality is weed.
So let's go ahead and weed. Oh, Denver has weed. Oh, S tier. Okay, easy. Easy.
We also have mountains. Right? That's a personality trait.
So, all right. So let me make the case for Denver. Denver, pretty good weather year round, especially in the NFL season. Like even in the late months, it's still warm. It's still sunny. Even as you get into like November, December, you have good food. Generally, you got the Mexican food because we steal all the green chili from New Mexico. So we've owned that. We've claimed that. That's ours. You got the mountains, which is like 30 minutes away. So you could catch a game, go to the mountains, go skiing, go snowboarding, whatever, go hiking. You got but you got the city life, right? You got the city life where you could go downtown. Everything's close by. You're not driving forever into the boonies to
I feel like that's most of these cities.
So I don't know. I think Denver is probably, I would say around A tier. I mean, again, we can move these around a little bit, but like, hey, evil.
Doesn't Denver have mountains of homeless people? Don't worry, guys. I'm here. Chris was the light of Denver. I'm here to be the dark.
Yeah.
Also, Piglet in the chat said worst airport to fly into.
True.
But
That's
also-
true.
Oh, the airport is one of the where it's located, their baggage situation. Well, I don't even. We just went on a trip to Florida. We took 4 carry-ons instead of checking a single bag. Because it was
that
like,
bad?
no, I'm not waiting for my bag for a year and a half. Piglet also said Scotty's my fave. So
And
what's up, Pig?
yay, there you go.
I have one. I got one. No. Let me. Chris highlighted, and people like probably scoffed at weather. I think people hear Denver and weather and they assume it just snows and is cold all the time, and that's not the reality at all.
No.
Denver is one of the best weather cities in the country, no doubt.
Yeah.
So sunshine, a lot of good weather. It's rained the last 2 evenings, and my daughter is like, "What is happening?
What is that? What is this
Why
rain?
is this happening here?" Yeah, and I'm like, "This
Scorchio in the
it
chat.
happens."
Our airport has a thing called Blucifer.
Yeah,
Blucifer.
there's Blucifer,
Yep.
which that's I don't know if that's in.
We have
reference to the Broncos,
conspiracy
but
theories about our
the
airport.
is obviously there's a lot. Go look into conspiracy theories on the DIA airport if you want with your free time. I won't.
Chairman-
get into that
Chairman
now, 'cause
needs
that
you-
could go on for a long
That's your next conspiracy theory show, Chairman, is right there.
I will say Denver had the downtown Denver area has dramatically become worse in the last 5 years for sure. Not as safe as it used to be, not as clean, not any of those things. It's a pretty small downtown area. I don't think Denver food wise is that great. Yeah, we kind of do the green chili thing, but food wise,
It's
Denver's like,
yeah, that's fair.
Could be better.
I mean,
whatever.
we're-
There's there's not one thing you can pinpoint that like Denver is known for food wise, right? And I'll get into why some cities are known for things that I'm like that sucks.
We're gonna.
But that's later on. Denver, you said 30 minutes from the mountains. That's true, but if you want to go skiing, it's more like 90 minutes, at least.
But like
to get to a ski resort.
Yeah.
But it's really pretty. The weather's great. The people are pretty good here. The food scene's fine. Downtown is a little sketch. You can say that. So I'm fine with A tier.
Okay, A
'Cause
tier.
I do think it's a pretty good city.
Yeah.
I live here.
Yeah, there's a reason. You know. So all right, A. Let's get Kansas City out of the way. Why not? Now we obviously they got the barbecue, right? Food, barbecue,
Food and fans are S tier.
and
then-
fans.
Food and fans are S tier. Everything else, I can see why other people. I mean, most people in this chat have probably never been to Kansas City. It's not exactly a destination.
Which I think is
I've been.
kind of a reason why maybe it might not be as high. But I think that there's like, I mean, I've only been maybe once or twice, I think.
I will say, I think Kansas City people are actually kinder than Denver people, but also stranger. So it's like
They Kansas City people
they're
rob
different.
banks and stuff.
They're
You know?
different. They're a
Yeah,
little different, but they're also very kind.
They rob banks in wolf suits specifically.
I'm fine with B tier for KC. I don't want to spend too much time.
Yeah,
I would probably rank a little higher, and people probably think it's too high. Why was Kansas City built on which industry?
We're going history lesson now.
I don't even
Do you know Evil? I don't know. I'm not a
was any
Kansas
city
City.
built? Like why? Why was any city built? Evil? I don't know. I don't care. It's there.
All right.
What's next?
What city's next, chat? You guys tell us the city. We'll go there next. Which NFL city do we want to rate now? Pittsburgh.
I see Pittsburgh. Okay.
Okay.
Where the hell is Zep? Because I know he's got a lot to rant about.
All right.
Pittsburgh.
Where do we want to put Pittsburgh? So Pittsburgh, you got some. Let's see. Food scene. What are you guys known for?
Yeah.
Pierogies.
The
So
pierogies.
not known at all. Like both of us didn't know what you were known for.
Yeah.
yeah. The pierogies and
Um.
the pierogies.
Mm.
Yeah, the big restaurants like the one I hear about all the time is Manny Brothers, where they put fries on sandwiches.
I think
Okay.
anybody could do that. You just any place that serves sandwiches and fries could also put fries on a sandwich, or you could order a sandwich and fries and then put the fries on said sandwich. Really impressive, Rec. You're really selling Pittsburgh.
Well, I'm not from Pittsburgh. I've only
I
been
know.
to the city once in my life. I don't care about the city itself.
And like
I-
evil.
I only care about the reckoning.
Pitts-
I don't care.
Pittsburgh looks like it smells off.
I mean, what it is the steel. To go back to Evil's question, the industry obviously built on the steel industry.
Yeah, we know that. So that's something we do know. By the way, he went back to Kansas City meets Kansas City and Missouri River meet there. It was strategic. So that was why the city was built. Okay. See, we're learning. We're learning some city history here.
Gotta be
Pittsburgh,
near a river back in the day.
F
order to
tier.
survive.
Too many people there who I wonder if they escaped West Virginia because they found out they'd have to marry their brother or sister. That's true.
I lived in West Virginia, so it's probably better than that. But
So Pittsburgh,
D, sure.
yeah, D. I just
There's just no redeeming quality.
like. Is there water there? Like, can you
Is
go
it
to?
awful? Are they the worst?
Is there water there? It's not known as the city of three rivers.
Yeah,
For nothing.
I mean the baseball.
Are the water-
park is
Mm-mm.
right
Yeah.
on water.
Yeah, hell, before Heinz was built, they played in Three River Stadium.
Like dirty Three Rivers, you know? Like they're not good Three Rivers. They're dirty Three Rivers, right?
Yeah.
So,
So they also, I mean, if you talk about the fans, obviously fans are wild, diehard fans.
the people, like I don't know the
They
people
are,
in
but
Pittsburgh.
The one I know the best is just very misguided. He doesn't. He's just.
I mean,
don't know.
I mean,
He
it
doesn't know
is
he's
what,
doing.
whatever, but it is one of the most passionate
Yeah.
fan bases.
Yeah, that bum wreck, right? SDG, a great history area for
I'm in
family
between- I'm in
vacay.
between C and D. I have no interest in going to Pittsburgh.
Well, I guess
But the
I mean,
fandom,
I
the
guess-
fandom might lift him to a C.
I guess that's my maybe if it comes down to it, it's like would we if we went on a weekend to watch a Steelers game in Pittsburgh, would there be a lot to do and would we be excited about it?
You could get
Mm,
pierogies,
we could get-
Chris.
You
And
get that from Manti
apparently,
Brothers.
we
Pierogies.
could have fries on a
Let's-
sandwich.
let's
Who would've
get
thought of that?
pierogies. SDG, I'd be bored figuring out what to do. All right, D. They're a D. Let's slot them in there. All right, what city's next? Chat. Go ahead. Throw it in the chat. What do you want to do next? The only problem with Pittsburgh is the Steelers. Fan base is borderline cancerous. I say this is a
Well, he says
Pittsburgher.
the Steelers are the only problem.
Zep, we already ranked them, but just throw in the chat like what redeeming qualities
And also,
is in Pittsburgh. Like I
SCG
honestly
says-
don't know. What do you do there? What do you do for fun?
Also, SCG says Chicago.
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 The Bears. Let's go ahead and do Chicago. Okay, let's do
I
Chicago.
mean, they have a tower that people like. They have a calzone that they call a pizza.
The pizza would put them F tier.
the
That's not
food
a
scene
pizza.
there.
Not a pizza. Now the food scene isn't
is
necessarily
better
bad,
in
but
Chicago.
the Chicago style pizza is, I mean, deep dish is garbage. It's not a pizza. Okay, and then you have to order it and wait an hour and a half for it. No, thank
They
you.
gave bratwursts. No, I'm pretty sure that was Germany that
However,
did that.
I've gone to 2 weddings over the last few years in Chicago.
I do like the city.
Visiting Chicago, right on the Lake Michigan. There, you get the lake.
The river going
you
through
can
the city.
Walk to a lot of places. A lot of good food scene there. I just went a month ago and we had a great time. So I would rank Chicago.
Is that B tier?
At least B tier.
I mean, I think
Now I know there's some bad areas of Chicago.
it's true.
Yeah, it is a high crime place.
Yes, I did not, or well, maybe I did and didn't know it, but I didn't frequent those areas, but yeah, there's a crime problem in Chicago for sure.
And the people
But it's a
there,
big city.
I mean,
you can avoid it. You can avoid it.
people there seem nice. I've been to Chicago as well, and like you're walking around on the Riverwalk. You have beautiful, you got restaurants along in the city. You got so many. It could be a high end city where if you want to go and do your shop and do your things, like there's just there's something for everybody, and that's what I think is.
I'd almost say they could be higher if, for whatever reason, Soldier Field doesn't share, like, for an old stadium, doesn't share the iconic traits of like a Lambeau or something like that.
Like old
Soldier Field's just like, I don't know. It's not
Well,
necessarily
Chicago
a
people are
destination
pissed
for-
off at the renovations from like 20 years ago that apparently botched it.
Yeah.
And they will probably build a new stadium within the next.
Oh,
They'll be somewhere else within the next.
yeah,
5
yeah,
to
they
10
bought
years for
land
sure.
in Arlington Heights to build there.
And people were mad about that. So apparently they're
Yes.
just mad.
If it wasn't for the pizza, you would be an A. How about that? How about that?
if it wasn't for the pizza.
Chicago.
The thing you're known for is not pizza at all. It's the worst version of pizza.
Let's go.
Re-
Let's go down south to Nashville.
All right, we'll do Nashville on the side. I just want to make sure I got everyone, all the people's opinions. Solid B. A lot of great sports fans, people, same with their food. Exception is DJ Pizza, so those people agree. Locals prefer thin pizza and the deep dish mostly is tourist shit, says STG. Chicago, you can and might be killed at any moment. That
Just like Memphis.
yeah, I guess that's true.
I think Memphis is on a bigger tier than Chicago.
Yeah, we could be with
I would
Albuquerque,
never go to
Detroit.
Memphis. I would literally never go to Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis is competing with Albuquerque and Detroit.
Um,
I didn't know
most crime.
Albuquerque was on that tier.
Oh yeah, Albuquerque is really bad.
Albuquerque's
SCG top 10 is generous. That is very generous of you. It's more like top 3, sometimes 1.
okay.
I would not. I am never going to Memphis.
Okay, so
I think
Tennessee.
the only people that go to Memphis are people that love Elvis or something. Why else would you go there?
So if you could be murdered in Memphis, Tennessee, I think that's an F, right? F tier.
But
No.
the Titans don't play in Memphis.
They're
They
in
play in
Nashville.
Nashville.
Oh, Nashville. Oh yeah. It's my bad.
They played in
Is it
Memphis for 1 year and they instantly regretted it.
Yeah. So Tennessee Titans.
I mean,
They
you
have
got
a
you
slightly
got the country
lesser
music.
tier of
You got the
barbecue.
country
You got the
music. You got the
You
food.
have
I think
the
it's.
hot chick-
bars.
You got the
Nashville's
hot
a
chicken.
lot of fun.
I'm
The
sure.
fans are probably. I don't know if the fan base is that. You don't hear a lot about the fan base, but the city
Yeah.
is supposedly really cool.
Yeah.
You got So you got some barbecue. You got some. So you got some.
the Cumberland River. You got the hot
What's the
chicken.
What's the main street there?
Oh,
With all
Broadway.
the bars.
Yeah.
It's just Broadway. Oh,
Yeah.
it's more clever than that. Nope.
No, it's the better Broadway.
Well, there's Broadways everywhere.
I'm somewhere. I'm somewhere between C and B.
Oh, it's got to be at least B. It's got to be at least B.
B.
Yeah, you got. Of
Nashville's
course, you got.
a destination spot.
Because
Of course, you got the
can't
country music scene.
like if you think about it, you can plan a whole weekend. You could go see a lot during that weekend if you went to go to a Tennessee game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that you would probably have
Yeah,
on your list.
You're not going for the experience of necessarily like the stadium or the tailgate or anything like that
Yeah.
involving the Titans, but the city itself could be fun.
I do think
Yeah,
I
like
do
the thing
think
that-
seeing Cam Ward will be worth the price of admission, though.
Cam
It's like the-
Ward only cares about
Cam Ward only cares about Cam Ward. We don't need to be talking about no
thing that
Will
weighs
Levis.
down Nashville is ironically the Titans because there's not much of a fan base there.
I'll tell you what.
Ironically, if you talk about fans in Nashville, you're talking about the Predators, not the Titans.
As long as I got me some Cam Ward, that's all I need in my life. I'll tell you that right now. All right. So
But yeah, you can have a lot of fun in Nashville.
okay. All right. So should we? Is it an A? Is that up there with A?
It could be an A.
I think Nashville.
Wait,
I think
STG,
there's a
do the-
lot of shitty cities, so we got to be careful about putting everyone at B.
Yeah.
Put Nashville at A.
Yeah. Let's do
Sure.
Nashville today. All right.
STG.
Denver might even be high. I don't know. All these might be high, but we have to put someone high.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so real quick, SCG. Do the Predators have a bigger fan base? I don't know if they have a bigger fan base just because of the sport, but it's definitely more of a diehard fan base than the Titans.
I think we need to get the monkey off the back. Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
So we're doing Jerry Jones impressions now.
Which,
by the way, going back, did y'all see Jerry Jones' press conference?
Where he called his he didn't know the name of his star player on his.
Oh, no, it got worse than that.
I mean, he had a lot of things in his press conference that were kind of questionable.
Did you see that as a
No, I don't think I did actually.
Yeah, so basically,
I was on vacation.
He called Micah Parsons. He's like, Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons. He's a really good player for us. He knows his finances. We're trying to figure that out right now. And
no, it gets worse because they were talking about like, of course they're talking about the contract dispute, and he says, well, just because we pay him doesn't mean he'll play. I mean, we paid Dak Prescott, and he didn't play for most of the year.
Yeah, just calling out players.
And then he was kept going on down that train of thought. It was like, I mean, yeah, there's a lot to talk about with this. Like, yeah, he could be productive for the first 2 years and get hit by a car. His exact words.
Unfortunately, no one can tell Jerry to stop doing press conferences.
Yeah, Jerry. It looks like he
absolutely should stop. I mean, he's so old and he's. Fortunately, maybe they can just blame it on like, oh, he's old and senile and he doesn't even know.
He's 100. It's like Al Davis. It's like Al Davis in his old years.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty similar.
Speaking of Al Davis's Raiders.
Yeah, this might be one of the first S tiers that I mean, as close to S as we could probably get. Las Vegas, Nevada. You go, you get into the airport. It's like 2-minute Uber to the Strip, right? You know, you're in the Strip instantly once you get to the airport, and then basically you have the best restaurants and food. You have all the entertainment you could possibly imagine. You have the gambling. I mean, you won't be bored for a weekend if you go to a Raiders game and you do all the things around it, right?
Yeah, Zev talks about the Knights game as well.
Like, there's a lot to do in Vegas.
Listen, this one's weird for me because, like, would I ever want to live in Vegas? No, that would be close to an F tier. Close to an F tier.
Yeah.
On living in Vegas. It's going to be hot all the time and unbearably hot for some of the year. And there's nothing, like, you're confined to, if you've ever flown into Las Vegas, you can see there's this little grid of buildings and all these lights and fun. And outside of that,
it's black. There's
desolate,
nothing.
Chris. There's desert everywhere. There's nothing near you.
So living there is an F. Going there visiting is an S. So do we like make it?
We can visit, and I've been to Vegas so many times that I'm a little.
Yeah, you've burnt out a little bit.
Vegas.
Maybe a little bit.
And I haven't been in since like early 2020, right before COVID hit. But I get it for an experience. S tier, you have some fun, gamble.
If you're with a good group, you can.
Nice stadium.
Yeah.
It's indoors, climate controlled. You're right. Great food, best food scene out there.
Hoover Dam.
Get anything you want. Yeah. I mean, you're not going for the Hoover Dam, I don't think. But
I don't.
That was Piglet in the chat.
Oh, Piglet. I mean,
Hoover Dam's in Nevada. It's not that close to Vegas. I don't think.
Buku Burger. The best restaurants for me were off the Strip. Dank casinos. Captain Urban's like, I lose all my money. But here's the thing. Like, you go with a group of guys.
Some money.
You go with a group of guys for like you leave on a Friday, stay Saturday, Sunday football game, and come back. That's you could do some damage and have some fun. So I'm gonna.
So are we gonna knock it down for being basically unlivable?
No, let's just rank it on.
Yeah,
something S tier. I don't know.
I don't know how many S tiers we're gonna have. We're not gonna have too many S tiers. So
because I'm gonna hate. So just
all right, leave it. All right, next city. What do you got? What's up, D-Cola? The margaritas used to be the best at Luxor. Then they shut that bar down. New York, which well, I guess do we lump New York
There's 3 teams.
There's-
in New York.
do we lump New
actually,
York-
There's only 1 team in New York. technically.
Exactly. Ask
Then-
those fans about that.
Let's start with. All right, let's do the New York teams. Let's start with.
Okay, start ranking
Dude.
East Rutherford.
Let's start Giants. Giants. Oof.
I mean,
The
we can put
Giants and
Giants and
Jets
Jets.
are together because it's the same place.
Well, yeah, but like, yeah, you're right. So Giants and Jets are a combo package. They're
New York is similar to Vegas in the sense that I would never want to live there,
true.
but visiting,
I mean,
it's exciting to visit. It's
I've
a little dirtier, and there's rats around now. Like, it's not as well kept as it used to be.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been to New York recently. I don't buy the hype. Like the one thing they've got is the best pizza, but like that's it. Like
I
I've
mean,
been
but
to Times Square.
You
It's
are
like
not
Times-
a New York
but-
person, Wreck.
But MetLife Stadium is in East Rutherford, New Jersey, though.
yeah.
Correct.
And so it's not really. It's not quite,
Yes,
like
yeah.
New York, right?
Zep says New York B. Great food, great people, great TV, way too rushed for my liking. Does New York have great people? I'm not a fan of New York.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're
maybe-
not known for having good people. I'll tell you that. right now.
Everyone
Hey,
on the East Coast is
SDG.
way too loud for me.
Thank you for
and people
gifting a
think I might
sub.
be loud, but in person I'm not. Thanks, SCG.
SDG, thank you for gifting us up to Zap. Appreciate that. No,
I don't like loud, obnoxious people. In New York, people are loud and obnoxious.
you want to
Yeah,
know
like-
when I go. You want to know a New York style person? When I went to a Rockies game and I wore my Mets jersey. This was back when I was in high school. Wore my Mets jersey to a Rockies game because I always go to try to make it to a Mets series. Always root for the Rockies, but
Wore
so-
your Mets jersey to a Rockies game. Cool.
yeah. Because that's the only series that I don't cheer for the Rockies. Everyone else I do. But I was walking in to Coors Field, and someone ahead of me had a Mets jersey on, and someone was like, "Hey, the Mets suck." And all of a sudden, you hear in the deepest New York accent, "Yeah, so does your mother." And I was like, "Oh, okay, there you go. That checks out. New York is representing here. They're very fine, kind people." So New York people are they can be abrasive and they can come off kind of aggressive. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, like, for me, like the New York food scene
But-
is amazing.
New York pizza, New York style pizza, best pizza for me.
Of course, you have all the little. You got Little Italy. You got Chinatown. That was good.
So I think C maybe is kind of where
I lean towards D.
Oh, I'd go C.
I think I lean
can't go below
towards C. And Jets will
It's New
probably
York City.
they're both. I mean, there's stuff to
It's
do there.
iconic.
It's just yeah.
I would have gone B or C, so I can't go to
Yeah.
D.
Couple people say B. I'm going D. So it looks like the average here is C.
Food scene good, people middle of road. Entertainment, there
going
is
in it.
entertainment. There's
The
shopping.
stadium you're not excited to go to in East Rutherford, so that affects it.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. And then let's go ahead and get into our Buffalo. Might as well keep Buffalo in the mix here. Now,
Yeah,
That
Buff-
was very confusing.
I mean, where's Riley at?
Riley, where has Riley been?
You go for 2 reasons. You go for
The Bills.
atmosphere and the wings.
The Wings.
Yeah, they got
Nothing else.
I
What else are
may-
you gonna do that weekend? I have no idea.
I
we
maybe
talked
I
about
don't think
the
there's
don't
anything
don't
else
they?
in Buffalo.
Isn't that near Niagara Falls too? Isn't
Oh, yeah,
Niagara
you do have Niagara Falls. There,
Niagara
yes.
Falls right? You got Niagara Falls there. How are the people? I think the people are fun. They're
Oh,
jumping
I
off
bet-
tables.
as far as New York people, I bet they're the friendliest.
They're the most fun New York people, I think, of all the New York groups, right? So
At very least, they're the most clinically insane.
They
which
wouldn't-
helps make them fun.
like you could show up in your jersey of an opposing team and they'll invite you in to jump off a table and take a shot with them. I feel the hospitality. I'm maybe biased because I'm a wings guy and I really love chicken wings. I've never had a chance to go there and I want to experience some of that. So I don't know.
And then you also get to the
if-
weather. It's right on the lake. You get the lake effect
weather
snow.
is atrocious.
Abysmal.
Weather's not great. I agree. So I
No,
think
it's worse than not great. It might be the worst in all of football.
so.
It probably is the worst in all of football.
So I think these cancel out. What's good for the Jets and the Giants is not good for the Bills, and opposite. I think, right?
Well, they
Oh,
both have food scene at
I'd
least.
put
I would put if you put
the city
Bill
of
C,
Buffalo removing football is F tier, but with football, it becomes like
I'd put it C tier above New York City.
I might put it up to B. I don't know.
All right, let's put it C tier at the top of C tier right here. So it's
Zeb says it's S tier.
Zep says S tier. Just defend your S tier ranking, Zep.
He goes the Bills fans are amazing, incredibly supportive of the Jays when they got kicked out of Canada. They don't mind the cold and snow. I'm like an inverse snowbird.
And what else are you doing there, right? What else are you doing in like
You're eating wings and you're
But-
going
but
to a
yeah,
football game.
But yeah, the people and the food bump it up a lot.
people and food, but then there's nothing else, right? I mean,
I mean, it
Niagara
might-
Falls.
If you remove the people and wings, it might be the worst city. Along
I
with,
mean,
like,
Cleveland
Green
still
Bay.
exists.
well, we haven't gotten to
Along with
Cleveland
Green Bay,
yet.
as far as something to do, there's just nothing to do there.
Yeah.
Niagara
Which-
Falls, I guess.
Yeah, I put
if
it.
you've
I
ever
put it right
seen
where it's
water
at.
Top at C.
fall-
We'll put them at top of C.
Yeah.
All the New York teams just bundled together there. That's fine. All right,
So where
chat.
do we go next?
Chat. Where do we go next? What city do you want to rate? What's up, Nick? How we doing? Bills fans are the
Arizona.
nicest fans.
All right, I'm gonna do a code yellow real quick. I'll be right back.
SCG. said-
Ooh,
we were talking about-
Arizona. Okay, Arizona's going to be next. I feel like
I mean,
Arizona.
you have the Grand Canyon there.
Arizona might be a little higher than you would think. I want to say because Arizona, you got weather.
The weather is 8.
The weather is like as you get later into the year, like the weather is kind of nice, right? Like because again, you're not the NFL season starts in October, so you're already getting into like the time of year where it's like, okay, this is kind of nice. Summertime, it's hotter than shit, and you don't want to be there. But you still have swimming pools. You still have ways to escape the heat. That sort of thing. But
Yeah. And that like I said, you've got the canyon. You do have good southwestern food.
yes, you got some decent Mexican food down there. You got some.
Yeah, you got the food scene there.
Yep.
Of course, the thing that bumps this down again, the fans, because your Cardinals fans actually exist.
True.
Like, what can you say about the people of Arizona? Nothing, because you don't know any.
Yeah, Arizona people, I would say, are just kind of like
meh.
meh. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
meh.
nothing-
There's nothing great about them, but there's nothing you can't talk shit about them either. You can't be like, oh, they suck. But
Cola,
you can't brag about them though.
Been there, too freaking hot. Tex-Mex sucks. That's not Mexican.
Well, it's true. It depends on your style of Mexican food that you like. If you like, I mean, I'm not a big Tex-Mex guy, but I think to each their own. But let's see.
We have stuff all over the place. There's E. I saw an A earlier. It's a sneaky A. Yeah, people are all over the place with this.
Arizona's kind of So, I honestly, I think the weather, as long as you have a swimming pool, I think you're in a good spot. The season starts in October, so you have cooler, warm weather, and you're
season starts in September to be clear, Chris. But sure.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like you still have. It's not like you're not dying in September if you went on a weekend trip. And then also too, you got some attractive, good-looking people out there. We don't know if we like them or don't like them because we don't really. They're just
We don't
middle
know
of the
if they
road.
exist.
It's
like people from Wyoming.
They have some good Southwestern food, probably. I mean, we've had some good Southwestern food down there when we've gone down there. It's a good city. I don't know if I would put it too high though.
Yeah. Would you put it like a C? Like,
Yeah,
I put it above a C. I like Scottsdale. I like Phoenix.
of course, you like Scottsdale.
Okay, it's not about the name. I care less about the name. Everyone's like, "Oh, it gets so hot," but it's a dry heat. I just went to Florida, and I've been.
The
to
humidity
Arizona
is
this summer,
different.
It's not comparable.
The humidity is horrible down here.
It's
Can
different.
confirm.
You can get relief even in Arizona if you're in the shade. In where it's humid, you're in the shade and there's no relief. It's a little relief, but it's like I'm still
You
just
get relief from the
sweating
breeze.
bullets.
So, Zep.
The food
Also-
scene is fine. The city is I mean it's a little I mean there's no grass. There's not I mean it's a little like that. But like I like visiting Scottsdale. Now, I don't want to go to their stadium. There's no atmosphere with Arizona fans.
Yeah.
That's what we were just talking about.
I mean, you have golf courses out there. That's kind of, you could golf.
That sways me quite a bit.
That's
Of course it does. Also, Zep. Also, need to remind you about the Yotes, the Coyotes.
Well, they should never have had a hockey team.
I mean,
why put a hockey team in Arizona? Although it works in Florida somehow, so I don't know. Maybe it should have worked.
Nicholas, Scotty was just there.
I think
I was not in Miami, but
But he just said
Nicholas.
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just in Florida this past week.
But see,
more-
I wouldn't put it on the same tier level with Chicago and Kansas City. I don't think, though. I mean, maybe. Actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe it is.
I would.
Yeah,
I
I don't.
would.
I
Yeah.
almost put them on the tier between them and the New Yorks.
Let's
I put 'em
let's
B.
leave them. Let's leave them at the bottom of B tier for now. Let's
And
let,
then SCG wants Miami.
Miami
Obviously, a lot of
Mets.
things to do in Miami.
Miami. Welcome to Miami.
I'm a
Uh,
little biased on this one, so I don't know if I can judge. I've only been to Miami once,
and it
I
was
watched my team
win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Miami. All right, let's label off what you got. You got the beach. You got good weather. You got
I mean, but it's actually hotter than Arizona.
with the humidity. The humidity changes
Correct.
things. You got some good, Cuban
Nicholas,
food.
the women.
The women,
The
Nicholas
women. You have. I
says.
mean,
lot of Cuban females.
a lot of ass on the beach. Ass.
Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. You got people don't wear clothes on the beach down in Miami. Let's just
They
I'll
do
tell you
not.
that. So, but
Food scene's solid.
the people, I would say
it really,
the people.
It really depends. I feel like there's two routes for this. If you're a party guy, you're putting this at S tier. If you're like a quiet guy, you're putting this down on like a D.
I'd put it around a C.
I would say
there are good traits about Miami, but also like
I wouldn't say the people are necessarily great in Miami. Like I've never really been like blown away by the hospitality of people in Miami whenever I've gone.
Because people don't care about sports. Zep, it's
well,
F tier.
you definitely see that with some of the sports and
The Marlins.
that are certainly outdoor stadiums don't work out there in the
I mean,
summer.
The only reason the Panthers have fans is because they're actually doing things.
It's fair.
Yeah.
They follow the Heat a pretty good amount, but
Yeah.
and the Dolphins. Those are probably their two staples out there.
So are we going top or bottom of C tier? Are they? I mean, is it?
I would put them
I think you put 'em above
after
Buffalo.
Buffalo. I was going to say after Buffalo, but before the New York teams.
Okay.
Well, remember, Florida is also where all the New Yorkers go to retire, so it's definitely got to be above New York.
Yeah. And they do. I mean, they do have some good fishing. They could you got some activities you could do on the beach. You can. So, yeah,
I mean, it's a fun city to go to.
it is.
For a weekend. That's why it's so hard.
It's-
Like,
it's
if we
for
were
a-
ranking these on cities to live. I
Oh,
would rank
living.
this very differently.
Yeah, this is a weekend with the boys. A weekend with the with the crew. Going out to the game and being like, man, let's hit this, let's eat this. Like, you get excited about it, right? Like, that's what we're gonna be kind of gauging some of these off of.
I love that
as the-
Pittsburgh's last right now.
I love
And
it.
maybe they should be. Should
Like-
they be lower?
So they might be lower. It's like, hey, Scotty,
We're gonna have to move them.
weekend with the boys in Pittsburgh.
STG Disney World. Well, Miami's not close to Disney World because I was just in Orlando.
I
That's not
was
close
about to say, let's talk about where Disney World is close to. Tampa Bay.
All right, let's do Tampa.
That's like
It's-
2+ hours away, but sure.
All right, Tampa Bay. Let's do Tampa Bay.
Again, same thing. You do have the beach scene.
So
The Gulf side, warmer water. Actually,
I do
I
like.
will argue there are nicer beaches on the Gulf side, but Tampa as a city sucks. From what I've heard, I've never been there. I've heard that Tampa's not a great city, like not a destination point.
So maybe.
At all.
So if it's a worse version of Miami,
SCG, I was in Orlando.
So that was Nicholas.
I think that goes above D tier. Then
Nicholas, I was in Orlando this weekend.
No, SCGS. Do you mind if I asked where you were in Florida, Scotty?
I just saw.
For me, I never. When's the last time you heard someone talk about Tampa Bay and being like, "Dude, I was in Tampa Bay. It was amazing."
Go to Miami before Tampa.
Yeah, I agree. So I think Tampa Bay, just because you have a beach, kind of outshines the Steelers. I think they're D tier. Is that fair?
Can we lower Pittsburgh to E?
Yeah.
No, I think we're okay.
I'm actually being serious.
let's over to
It's
E.
not even It's not personal, Rag. I just have no interest in going to Pittsburgh.
Also, Zep, Raymond James Stadium has hosted a few memorable Super Bowls. I can remember one of them.
Tampa.
Fuck off.
All right, Captain, you're
Then
right.
you fuck off. I'm talking about Super Bowl 43.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when the Chiefs lost.
It's
No.
Philly.
The Steelers won.
It's good if you're 65 or older. Yeah. If you're 65, if you're retiring in Tampa for a weekend and you're set, if you're 70 going with the crew from the retirement home.
There's no trait about Tampa that they're known for or anything unique outside of its. You have some nice beaches, and the Gulf side is actually warmer water. So, like half the year, you'd rather be over there.
Is it borderline above Pittsburgh on the E line?
No, I'd put it D.
Okay. All right.
Also, SCG earlier. Since we came in the Florida theme, Jacksonville straight to F.
Jacksonville.
I mean, what does Jacksonville have? Like, would you know Jacksonville existed if it wasn't for the Jaguars?
Jacksonville's at least an E, but it is Florida, which has nice weather. But there's no personality to Jacksonville. I'd never go to Jacksonville. I have
exactly like at least Pittsburgh has a personality.
Well, but Jacksonville
it might be F because Jacksonville is like if you're going to Florida, Jacksonville's like the 7th city on your list.
You would know, yeah. Jacksonville. Even people in Jacksonville are like, wait, people like to come here. People come here.
Yeah. People are going to Gainesville before Jacksonville.
So Jacksonville on our tier list last time was S tier. When it comes to their football team, but not tonight.
Yeah,
not tonight.
You know nothing about that city.
They don't even want their team. They borderline are the London team now. They play half their games there almost.
Yeah, and now they're moving to a racetrack. It sounds like.
Like I guess
the next few years.
Billy says Pittsburgh. I mean,
lower than Jacksonville.
I mean, these are
wait till we get to Philly. Wait till we get to Philly.
Of course, Philly thinks that.
I mean, these are interchangeable. I mean, you can argue that these are both the same.
No,
I think Pittsburgh is higher because of the fan base.
The people,
not because of necessarily the city.
The people.
Pittsburgh at least has a personality.
There's a fan base there.
Jacksonville
has no fan base.
Jacksonville doesn't even have I don't even know. I don't know a single person from Jacksonville, so I don't know if they're nice people. If they're
I'm not sure.
People aren't there crazy people in Jacksonville? Aren't there isn't that where a lot of the crazies live?
There's crazy people everywhere.
Florida's on a different level though. There's levels to these things.
Yeah.
I would go Jacksonville before Pittsburgh, but I'm biased. Pittsburgh, yeah. So let's just leave it like that. Let's go to the next. We need another city. Go. Let's do another city. What city's next, guys? What city do you want to rate next? Is in Tampa. San Francisco.
San Francisco.
We're going West Coast. San Francisco. Okay.
California in itself is a horrible place to go.
I've been to San Francisco. It's technically Santa Clara, right? Santa Clara.
It's Santa Clara. Clara.
Santa Clara.
I mean, I just know. I know what I've seen in San Francisco, and I know I have some certain memories that maybe aren't as
San Fran 5 to 10 years ago was like penultimate city, right? Like building, it was the tech industry. It was like the perfect city.
Zeb has
then
So-
there's some things that happen that have ruined San Francisco. Now San Francisco is a mess. It's a mess. I have no interest in going there. And then there are actual stadiums in Santa Clara.
They moved out Candlestick, which was a legendary place.
Piglet, throw out the things that are the most
You have a bridge. There's a bridge in San Francisco that is famous.
sure.
It's golden.
So I guess
I've seen the bridge. It's close. I saw the bridge because I went to Napa on a trip.
the full
House.
yeah.
For a wedding, I went to Napa, came back, saw the bridge. It's a bridge, all right. How did they get so defined by a bridge that's a bridge?
And my only experience wasn't a great one. It just feels like a claustrophobic vibe, and then you just have so much. I just feel claustrophobic in that city. It's like New York, but like dirtier in some ways, and like
they've ruined it. 10 years ago, this was probably at least A tier, and now it's dropped so far for me. I don't want to go to San Francisco.
SCG says the food scene is elite.
I bet there is some good food scene there, no doubt.
Does the food
Alcatraz?
Alcatraz. There we
We're
go.
talking about prisons now.
It's literally a trap.
It's a trap.
We should have mentioned with one of the Florida teams. What's that? Alligator Island or whatever that is.
Alligator Alley, or
what is it called? The new. Never mind.
never.
You guys don't know what I'm talking about, so you don't.
Is it?
Never mind.
We should raise up one of the Florida for wherever Tiger King was. Remember Tiger King on Netflix? That was that guy. Maybe we should.
I don't think he was in. Was he in Florida?
He was in Florida. That was a Florida place. I don't know where.
Everglades.
San Francisco. All right, San Francisco. There's
I'm D tier.
I'm going E.
You're going E.
Is it E?
It's D. Only because there's some areas you can find that are really, really nice, but there's some areas that are just shit, and they ruin that city, and then you can't afford to live there for no reason at all. They're ruining. I mean, California in general. California in general. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mistake.
Fuck themselves over the last 10 years. Fuck themselves.
I mean, on that note, let's bring up the Rams and the Chargers.
L.A. Yeah.
Los Angeles. All right. So let's start with the Chargers.
If they were in San Diego,
if they were in San Diego, this would be at least A.
Higher.
This would be probably A if it's in San Diego.
Scene for sure. If it's in San Diego, but it's L.A. I have no interest in going to L.A.
Also, Piglet says if you have San Francisco there, you'd have to drop Chicago then for the crime.
Well, I think it's not necessarily just the crime. I think like Chicago feels like just more of a city you would want to walk around and like see things and do things. I think like my experience in San Francisco,
personality in Chicago with like the buildings and the structures, and I'm not usually that guy, but like, what is I don't know what San Francisco has.
They have a bridge. That is it.
They have a bridge.
They have a couple things, but it's just planning a weekend trip there for
LA. Pretty gross for me.
I mean, LA and the Chargers and the Rams are going to be in the same.
Between
actually,
for me.
I would move them down just because, again, we joke about teams not having fans. The Chargers don't have fans.
Well, but it's like, all right, LA. It's showtime, right? You got a lot. Like LA's one of the biggest cities when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to I haven't been to LA in years.
I've been there. It's not special.
It's not
special.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said about New York too. New York is not special at all.
New York has more personality than LA by far.
But
I guess at least New York has a food scene.
I would put LA probably above Tampa though.
LA
Then
has a food scene. LA has a food scene.
I mean, maybe you see some celebrities. Maybe you see, you're rubbing elbows with some people at the.
Philly says I'd go to LA way before Chicago. Well, that means you've never been to LA.
Yeah, you've got problems.
Chicago's to visit is nice. I mean, I like visiting Chicago for a weekend. I've been 2 times in the last 3
Not
years.
true, Cloud.
And it's nice. Not true, clown.
Just
Can't wait till we get to Philly because I've been to Philly.
I can't wait till we get.
Let's go ahead. Let's go to Philly.
Shit.
Philly F.
F tier.
No.
F tier.
I'll put it to like this for Philly. The strip where they have the Philly cheesesteaks is so touristy and so bad.
This is gonna be the most
They're
polarized.
Their cheesesteaks and their cheesesteaks suck.
Exactly. I'm probably gonna get murdered for this, but I don't care. I'd rather get a Philly cheesesteak from Domino's. I said it.
I think has a new Philly
This is-
cheesesteak. I'd rather eat that
I even
than
wouldn't do that.
the 2 iconic Philly spots like Geno's and what I can't even
Geno's
remember
is so fucking
Pat's.
bad. I've tried
Pat's
that.
and Geno's. I went to both. It sucks. My wife went to college in Philly. I went out there a couple times. I literally, at times, she was having to practice because she played volleyball in college. And I went on my own outside the campus. And I walked a block and I was scared.
I walked a block and I was scared.
I was scared for my life.
Yeah.
There were people everywhere that were like, I'm not sure this person's safe at all. I walked 2 blocks and just sat in a Dunkin' Donuts. That's the safest place I felt I was gonna be.
Bro,
It was in a Dunkin' Donuts.
you wanna go to a city where we can have a guys' weekend and eat at a Dunkin' Donuts for
And then Philly people are the worst. Speaking of abrasive and obnoxious, her friends were interesting.
Interesting.
And my wife's not necessarily that way. Well, she can't be, but they were just a lot. They were just there's no filter. There's 0 filter, which some would say is a good thing, but I'm also you're just talking out of your ass. I think Philly's F tier.
Let's see.
Really? I'd at least put them E.
Philly Sports Bride. Let's see him defend his city here. Say you haven't been to Philly without saying if you think those are the
Angelo's is fine. Angelo's is good. But not you can get a cheesesteak in Denver that's just as good.
Seriously, you need Philly person to show you a real cheesesteak, says Joe.
Very protective over their cheesesteaks, but it's not a real thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be generous and give Philly a C tier. Mad respect for Danny Breer.
Breer, the DOZ. While the Eagles usually shut up them boys.
I will say
I got Rocky.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rocky. I'm a big Rocky guy. I like Rocky.
Chris, I went up the Rocky steps. That lasts for 3 minutes, and then you're like, all right, I walked upstairs.
All right, Philly.
What am I
Philly.
doing? I saw a cracked bell. That's neat.
Hey, Philly.
Philly has no redeeming qualities.
Philly,
None. I'll call it F.
I'll give him an E behind Pittsburgh.
I want to
throw snowballs at people. They're the worst fans in sports.
Worst.
They're the worst fans in sports.
Okay, Joe and Philly in the chat. This is your last ditch effort to tell us if we went on a weekend trip to go visit Philly, what would you have us do? What probably 2 or 3 things in the chat that you would be like, hey, we're going to see this, this, and this.
We're going to go get Philly cheesesteaks from places that we.
Let's just say week 5, week 4.
Philly Art Museum.
Because Philly Sports Pride is no, because you can't. You'll just shit on it anyway. So they're not even trying to change your mind.
Joe Quills is doing.
I mean, maybe I'm forgetting about stuff that I mean I've never been.
The Philly Art Museum might be amazing, I've never once in my life wanted to go to any art museum.
I
That's
can't
just
confirm.
me. There are a lot of people that probably like art museums. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I'm putting Philly at E. Of course, Scotty's got him at F.
All right, we can put them at E. They're in the same state as Pittsburgh. Whatever.
Yeah, same
All right.
trash.
All right. So reading terminal market. I
What does that mean?
is that? Do you like get a good novel and sit down and relax?
Captain Urban said
what
it's
does a reading
mid-tier.
terminal market mean? I don't know what that means.
State your case, and maybe if you state a good enough case, we can move you up to D. How about that?
Maybe we can move you up behind San Francisco. That shithole. The Violet Stone in Tampa St. Pete has better cheesesteaks than Philly.
There's just
So,
about
like I said, I'd rather go to Domino's than Gino's.
There's just about every type of food there. I think there's just about every type of food everywhere.
Yeah, like I could get really good New York pizza in my small town in Tennessee, like 3 minutes
I
away.
mean,
It may be
maybe
better in Philly than some areas.
is
But you can get any type of food anywhere.
don't they have a museum? Don't they? I mean, maybe I'm just like
do they have a museum? Yes, they do.
no
At the
stereotypical like
top of the Rocky Steps is actually a museum.
The Mother
In fact.
Museum,
The-
he says.
the stereotypical like national treasure like isn't that where
SCG.
the Constitution or something that got stolen and they had to go track it down in National Treasure, right?
SCG, no, that's not my standard. I'm just saying that's how low I have.
They also, when I went to Philly, the college kids were obsessed with a place called Wawa's, Chris.
Wawa's.
Wawa's, yeah.
It's like a gas station, but it serves sandwiches. The sandwiches are so mid, you wouldn't believe.
Joke
Actually, maybe below mid. They're
Wawa-
not anything. Like, congratulations. A gas station serves sandwiches, but they're not good. They're fine. They're fine. They're not bad. But they're not good.
All right.
So to own that is a weird.
Joe and Philly, keep making your cases. We're gonna go. Chairman's chimed in. He got
Detroit.
he got power back, which means I think they're automatically deducted a couple levels because of power.
Maybe we should wait till Chairman loses power to talk about it.
SCG, since we're talking about gas stations, wants to talk about the Texas teams. Because Buc-ee's is a whole ass cult down there.
Let's do Detroit. All right, so they're not S tier because they don't have power.
Real quick, Nicholas said public subs, Scotty. You get those when you're in Florida. So we stopped because we were just, I don't know, going from the airport to our place, looking for a, just grocery store for some things for our kids. We stopped at an Aldi. Okay. Chris, have you ever been in an Aldi?
No.
Never again in my life
Really?
will I go to an Aldi. It's the fucking worst. It's so bad. Listen, I went to get a cart and you have to like pay to get a cart. Or you have to do something. I didn't know how to unlock it.
You have to put a quarter in the machine.
Who the fuck has a quarter?
You have to
Rex?
pay
Who has a quarter on them? It's 2025. Who has a quarter on them? Aldi is and then we were in there, and then like the line to check out was a mile long, and like I'm watching people check out, and the checkout person is like 24, 37, 45 to these other people as if they've never seen this item, and they're like, what does it cost? Oh my gosh, Chris, it's the worst place on the planet. I will never go to an Aldi ever again in my life. I felt so much anxiety being in there. I hated it to my core. I would go to any of these cities and sleep on the street before I go to an Aldi again.
Are you making me sleep in Philadelphia?
I fucking hate that place. Anyone that's been in an Aldi and likes it, good for you. Not for me.
Joke Wales.
I can't believe they exist. I can't believe they exist.
They still have their carts.
Although I'll give them one credit. We bought a refrigerated pizza, not a frozen pizza, but like pretty solid. That pizza was good. I did not feel comfortable being in that place at any moment in time. I wanted to leave
You could,
the whole time I was there.
you could always sleep in the streets in San Francisco.
I would rather.
That's what Peyton
Going
said.
on
Come
all
sleep
day.
on the street shit.
Why,
So Detroit.
why does Detroit feel like this is their spot with like all these other industrial cities?
Because
like-
it's a dying. Like the only thing they have at this point
Like-
is Lions fans and Detroit style pizza, which I'm not a big fan of anyway.
I mean, Detroit style pizza is better than Chicago style pizza. It's not.
That's not an accomplishment.
Detroit style pizza is, for me, neck and neck with New York. Neck and neck. But
Zeb, Detroit gets an S for you. What is wrong with you?
I'm not going to Detroit.
Well,
What is actually wrong with you?
so like, guys, I guess this is like one of those things where it's like, if you, like I said, if you have a weekend guys trip and you're just like, let's go to
Let's go to
Detroit.
Detroit.
I'm trying,
No.
like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like what I would do for a guys weekend in Detroit.
Abandoned buildings.
And Chairman, defend your city. Defend your city. Why should Detroit not be with the other industrial Steelers cities and all these others? Like,
It's ironic that such an industrial city almost half the time doesn't have power.
it's known for their cars. A weekend guys trip. What the fuck are you doing going to any of those towns?
Watching our team play.
You know?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
watch.
Buffalo. Cheer.
Buffalo. This is a weekend guys trip to watch your team play.
I mean,
in an NFL stadium. Wreck.
and like
Or not
seeing
wreck,
some
Chairman.
things
Why are you yelling at
around
me?
the game.
That felt like a wreck comment, so it was just natural.
Don't talk about abandoned buildings. Pittsburgh has a ton of them.
I have.
Philly is so salty.
Chairman, let's go.
It's an E tier for me.
I
Like,
think it
no
fits
offense,
down
Chairman.
here. I think it fits down here.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't-
put them.
I don't
I'll-
want to go to
Do
Detroit.
you want to put
at
them
all.
above Philly?
How is New York City a C tier? Oh, see, people are starting to see all the
Chairman is having.
Chairman, let's go to Phoenix for the weekend.
Gee,
fellas. No,
Chairman's
you go-
fired.
You
He's
stay
making fun
in
of y'all.
Scottsdale, and have you ever been to Scottsdale?
He's making
Pretty
fun
damn
of y'all
nice.
for that.
People are fired up right now. I love this. This is great.
Chairman's- they're gonna think we're the same person again. Chairman's getting fired up right now.
He's like,
Yeah, I'd rather go to Scottsdale than Detroit. Sue me. I'm like along with 98% of the population.
Chairman, hey,
No
bachelor
offense,
party.
Chairman.
Let's go to KC.
You go to KC because it's one of the iconic stadiums and tailgates and barbecue places in the country.
And if all they have is barbecue, then maybe we should dock them a little
I mean,
bit.
if
You can dock them. That's fine.
KC out
Friendly people though as well.
friendly,
Very friendly people.
Chairman,
friendly.
playing Detroit
Way-
Saturday.
I'll show you a great time.
Yeah, no, they can stay behind Philly.
Are you playing in an Aldi?
All right,
'Cause
maybe.
I don't go to them anymore.
All right, maybe we dropped KC to the bottom at least of B tier,
Yeah.
and maybe
Top, not the bottom. Oh, they were
yeah,
already in B.
this
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Fine.
Okay. So they were talking about Texas earlier. So let's go with Sky's other team.
Philly says,
Start with
let's get my buddies together so we could all go to KC for the weeks for barbecue. No one says that. I mean,
You go for the tailgate in the best stadium experience of your life. In Philly, you don't go because if you're the road team, you get snowballs thrown at you, you get people talking shit to you. No one wants to go to a road game in Philly because you people are the worst.
well then,
not you.
then
Not
you
Philly.
people.
well that means Kansas City and
People there.
Buffalo are kind of similar profiles, right? Kansas City and
Correct.
Buffalo have like a couple different attributes. The food,
I think
like
KC has more to offer than Buffalo. Yes.
I mean, does it? Buffalo has Niagara Falls
No.
and wings. What does KC have
No.
besides?
barbecue in an actual city.
And again, Buffalo also has much better fans than KC. Let's be real.
No, they don't. KC, before they won, would have been viewed as the exact same way as Buffalo. Everyone loves Buffalo because they're a lovable loser because they never win.
Buffalo has the best fans that support everyone and jump through flaming tables.
I will say Buffalo fans do get on social media for their enjoyable
Yeah.
If you put Buffalo above KC, I'm gonna leave.
Dude, leave it there.
There's
Leave it there,
zero
Chris.
chance.
Okay, let's talk.
That's
let's-
zero.
Well, we
got to
get through some more
They shouldn't even be
teams.
on the same tier.
We
Don't put KC back up in the B. What are you doing?
No.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, let's
Why-
I'll
appease.
leave. I will leave.
Do it then. No balls.
Uh,
Put him back under Buffalo.
all right, we got to get through some more teams. Let's get through some more teams,
Let's
and
go with
then
Arlington.
we'll do a final review, and we'll see where things are at. All right, let's go. Let's go to pick another city. Pick another city.
Like I said, Arlington, Texas.
Can you just say Dallas? Do we have to do that?
Dallas. Let's do Dallas. Okay.
Eh.
Stadium experience is up there.
I'm not
You
gonna
gotta
lie.
give it
I lived in
The
Dallas.
stadium looks cool.
You've got the Buc-ee's, which is a whole lot better than Wawa's.
There's two things that are good about Dallas. Two. One, if you're into the nightlife and the clubs,
Hi,
Cool.
James Harden.
Dallas is a place. If you're into, and there's like very, very, very attractive people in Dallas. Those are the two attributes of Dallas that I can say are good. I mean, they have some barbecue and stuff, but it's fine. There's nothing really great about Dallas.
I think it's
I think-
higher on it than you. I think it's C tier for me, but
Yeah,
You wanna
I'd still
go-
I'd put it well above Philadelphia. I mean, Dallas is worlds better than Philly. Let's be real.
I mean, maybe it's behind like LA. I mean, I like the barbecue there. The barbecue's
I would
fine.
I would go to Dallas way before LA.
I would as well. I'd probably go to Dallas before New York if I'm being honest.
I'm jaded on Dallas because I lived there for a year and it was not there. Like, I was like,
Let's get to Houston, and then we can
Yeah,
really drop
okay.
it.
all right.
Yeah, Houston's gonna be below Dallas. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Dallas,
Houston,
hot people, hot parking lots. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
yeah, Houston is a biggest state in the South.
Houston-
Not
Houston
a good
might-
city.
Houston. Let's do Houston.
Houston. We got
Houston
Houston.
might be. It's E or F for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's hot. It's humid. It's the worst structured city. Everything is 45 minutes away. Nothing is close. How they structure the roads, everything is concrete, which adds to the heat. There's no personality in Houston. There's nothing to offer in Houston.
Doesn't Houston have like a
is-
music? Or no, that's Austin. I'm thinking Austin.
That's
Yeah, that's
I think
Bruh.
Houston is E or F for sure.
I mean, is it better than the Steelers and the
SUG.
Pittsburgh and
Houston has a strong multicultural vibe. What does that mean?
I mean,
What does
yeah,
that
they have Mexicans in the same way Miami has Cubans. What's your point?
Yeah, what does that mean? What do you mean?
Yeah,
If
because
you
they're right by
see-
Mexico.
if you walk by different cultures, you enjoy the city more.
I mean, you have the beach in Houston, I guess, which could be a thing.
I mean, but are the beaches nice in Houston? Like I've never really heard of like a destination of like go to the
They're not.
beaches in Houston.
No, you don't go to the beach in Houston.
Are you putting we're putting Houston in the E tier?
I'm kind of I'm trying to
It's
think of
way
any.
below Dallas, and Dallas is in the D tier.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I'd move
and I have a
Houston
friend in Houston.
I mean, they
that-
got what?
He probably won't listen to this, but like, I've been to Houston for his wedding. It sucks. It sucks.
They got the NASA Johnson
There's nothing.
Space Center down there, right? There's that, but you're not like, hey guys, let's go chill and catch a NASA Space Center. You know, like, I mean, and you're not into science either, but
It's not even real.
it's not even real. I mean,
that motherfucker back there.
Motherfucker back there is not real.
All right, we've spent enough time on Houston. What else we got?
all right, next city,
say New
New
Orleans.
Orleans. New Orleans.
I mean, it's similar to everyone's talking about the Hurricanes in Houston. The chat. New Orleans again, same thing.
New Orleans might be a little higher on my list. There's
New Orleans for a weekend for a guy's
a guy's trip.
is
I think is one of the better.
top tier.
I think is one of the better cities
You do have the music scene. You have the food scene
Like,
with all the Cajun stuff.
That's where my bachelor party was. I mean, we had a great time.
no ad for Space Center.
Would I want to live in New Orleans? Of course not.
No. We're not living in these places. New
Noah's most awful.
New Orleans, I might be with you, Philly. New Orleans might be another S tier where it's like you could have like the food is good. Like I went down there. I had some.
I'd put Tennessee above Denver in the A tier.
Yeah.
And I put either first in A or behind Raiders and S.
You would do
New
what?
Orleans.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
New
yeah.
Orleans, I'd either put them behind New Orleans or behind Las Vegas and S, or where you have them now.
Above Nashville. But you got Bourbon Street, which is similar to Broadway.
I mean,
It's a good time.
Cajun.
I'm getting a little older where like I don't know if it's my scene anymore, but like for my bachelor party, we had a great time.
no.
Perfect.
And I went with my wife when we first met.
I was like, you didn't go to my bachelor party.
No. but we
Care for you.
we went and we ate some of the best food that I've ever eaten in my life. We did like some cool tour. Like they have ghost tours. They have all sorts of fascinating things to check out. Plus you got Bourbon Street. Plus you got the people are pretty welcoming there. They're pretty hospitable. So
Chairman.
Bourbon Street smells like that. I mean,
Chairman's just really upset.
the minute we went
What
in
if
on
you
this,
just put Detroit at S tier and calm him down.
here you go, Chairman. There you
He's
go.
Very upset.
You
right
can have it, Chairman. We got you. Maybe
But
that
yeah, and now you can move it back
now.
down.
We
Chairman's-
all love Detroit.
Detroit, man. Can we let's plan a trip to
Yeah.
Detroit.
No. All right, move it back down. We
Yeah,
had
you had your time in the sun.
SDG, get out.
Yeah, Mardi Gras. You have everything. I'm
New Orleans, I'll put that as an A.
I'm laughing way harder than I care to admit. See,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I'm biased, so I put it behind Nashville, but yeah, I'd put it as an A.
I mean, I think
I've
New
never been
Orleans
to
is.
Nashville. I think Nashville and New Orleans are similar, but also
Like I
very
said,
different.
yeah,
But like
yeah,
the same
it's-
vibe.
Yeah, exactly. In Nashville, you got country music with barbecue and the hot chicken. In New Orleans, you got Bourbon Street with the jazz and the jambalaya and all the Cajun food, the jerk stuff.
There's a lot of flavor in those two. We'll leave right behind.
They're interchangeable.
That could, I mean, when you think
Except Nashville doesn't smell like a dog's ass.
I've never been to Nashville, so I can't confirm or deny.
Chairman,
He
just,
hates
You really hate New Orleans a lot.
he hates all these
Po'
cities.
boys.
But
She loves the po' boys there.
just wait till his
Po'
power.
boys I love a shrimp po' boy.
Shrimp po' boys,
Good
yeah.
shrimp po' boy.
All right,
so we're
next
going-
city. Next city.
SCG's getting fired up, so let's go with his team.
Seattle. Let's do Seattle. All right,
Fun
Seattle.
fact, never been to Seattle. I will be going in just over a month for the first time for a golf trip. But I've never been. But like, I don't know. I've heard it described as like, oh, if you see the sun, it's an exciting day.
It's so
depressing.
the lack of sun takes it down a notch. But I've been to Seattle, and
They have a space needle.
there's some
That's-
cool things to do. The cities
They have a Starbucks, I think.
they do have a
They have a
Starbucks,
Starbucks.
and maybe
Just like how-
maybe
just like
another.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Maybe a couple others. They're kind of big on their coffee out there. From my personal experience, the cities kind of similar to Denver, just not as sunny, but like
SCG in the
walkable.
chat.
It's gloomy.
SDG said it's like LA and San Fran, where it's changed for the worst. Loves the stadium experience, but
True.
hates the actual city.
Yeah, so there's some stuff with that. Yeah, I agree, but I mean, when it comes to like, hey, let's go. You could like do a few things around Seattle. Like you have the market there, where it's a pretty cool place to check out. You have good
I'm not
food.
going to see-
You could
I'm not
go
going to
out.
Seattle get a Starbucks.
You could go out and go check out some of like the stuff on the water. Like the water is awesome. They have a lot of things to do. Like you can go if you're into getting on a boat and going crabbing or doing different fun things. I guess I don't know. I mean, you're not doing that on a
Feels
guy
like-
trip, but like I'm trying to advocate for Seattle a little
you can
bit.
do on the water there what you can do on every other water.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
it's just
Yeah, putting them up there in B is wild.
yeah. No, I'm not putting them up there. B. I'm just that was just a placeholder. I didn't want to keep dragging them around.
Nicholas has it as F.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm not a big Seattle fan without going
Yeah.
there though. So.
Yeah, I'd maybe put them either end of C or like D between Dallas and LA.
SDG, make your case.
And the SEG said that it sucks and that the STEM experience is what saves it.
I think.
Nicholas, Seattle should burn. They never will. It rains all the
It
time.
rains too much for it to burn.
Can't
So
never
you know that's the
Never will.
problem.
That was good. That was good.
Sorry to tell you. C at best. Okay, we'll leave them there at the bottom of C. Stadium experiences, food. You got the ocean. You got it's okay.
It's a loud stadium.
Yeah.
You got
Wait, it won't
things.
be loud as loud this year though. But it'll be.
It has more things to do than Pittsburgh. Great.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Not a high C, not a high floor there, but
Okay. Next up, what do we want to throw up there next? What city are we going to either roast or
I see a lot of trash cities here.
Seattle pass? Oh wait, they don't do that.
They
No,
might
they
now.
did do that. They
They
did
might
do
do
that,
it now.
and it fucked them up.
Says the Detroit guy. I love this. People are just like, this is,
firing at each other.
oh my gosh, we're
Sherman
having
was
a
like, I can't believe you
Nicholas-
put. I forget what city he said. I can't
Green-
believe you put this city in front of
Oh.
us. They have nothing to do. I'm
Green-
Like, what do you do in Detroit?
green.
Chairman,
Yeah.
Speaking
Chairman.
of,
What if someone is traveling to Detroit? What would you tell them to do?
We got Green Bay first.
speaking of, what would you tell them to do? I don't know if you would have an answer about Green Bay.
I mean,
Green
you
Bay
got-
is
you
like a
got
1-day
Titletown.
trip. You go out Saturday, you grab a bite to eat at a random place, and you go to the game Sunday, and you get the fuck out of there.
I mean, it's not that low. I mean, you at least have Town. You do have like the history of everything with the
Sure.
team.
It's all based off of
I put
Lambeau
them.
Field and the experience.
Yeah,
The city is might as well not exist.
Look
I
at
put
wait,
them
wait, wait,
at
wait,
a
wait, wait, wait,
D or
wait,
E.
wait. Look at this. I gotta stop it. I gotta highlight this. It's so crazy that Chairman's claiming the Pistons now. Remember when he was disowning the Pistons? He didn't watch a single Pistons game. He's like, downtown has the Tigers, the Wings, Pistons. Hey, Chairman's coming around on his basketball.
And if we go for the opener of the NFL season, none of those teams are playing. So then what do we do?
He's like, nah, they're good now. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd still put Green Bay like D or E tier.
Green Bay is S tier for game, F tier for the rest. So yeah, we're not talking about just the game. We're talking about everything around it, like going. So
Yeah, like I said, like Titletown is
Ooh.
Titletown would be fun
I'd
to
put
do.
them C just because, like,
C.
That's a bucket list. It's a bucket list to say you went to Lambeau Field. That's the only reason they're C. Otherwise, I'd put them at, I don't know, fucking E or F.
Yeah, I'd say put them somewhere around.
If you want to
Tampa.
put them lower than C, I'm fine with that.
I'd go around Tampa here. Maybe definitely above San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, above Tampa seems good.
Yeah, Wisconsin has some amazing cheese. You get a little bit of food scene there, I guess. The cheese and the beer.
Is their cheese really different than any other cheese?
You get the beer scene, and I know you like beer.
You can get beer anywhere. I would argue Denver's beer scene is probably better than Wisconsin's.
Green Bay gets a
Yeah.
D tier for me. Not even, yeah.
Tom Garcia. D code says Washington.
Wa-
DC, that's an interest. That can go a lot of different ways, and I don't know how many of them I like.
Washington. Hey,
I'm back.
Devil Doc. Don't tell me Devil Doc's back.
Uh,
He's
Okay.
alive.
He's
Okay, real quick,
alive.
Devil Doc, we need you to defend the city of Pittsburgh.
Doc, defend
See you later.
Pittsburgh. But welcome back and thank you for the 30 months.
My man.
It's been too long, Doc. Where you been, buddy? AAU season consumed me. Well, we're glad you're here, man. We're ranking NFL tier lists based off of the excitement of
Cities.
going on, or yeah,
like
tears.
going on an NFL road trip. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
kind of like if you're going to these cities, like how exciting is it going to be to like get your boys together and be like, I'm going to check this out, go here, eat this, do this. We're ranking these cities for each NFL team.
Washington D.C. here, you do have again a lot of history. It's obviously capital.
You get
There's a lot to see and do.
there's a lot to see and do. So
There's not much of a food scene. It's definitely a very controversial place. We'll put it at
Not a
that.
place you should walk around. Not a safe place.
Yeah,
they play in Maryland, Landover, Maryland.
Yeah.
We're not playing DC, but like
So,
eh.
which is how far? How far is that? How far is? Look it up,
I'd
Rex.
still,
It's
yeah.
31.2 miles, Chris.
I'd still put DC over
also
like
made
Seattle.
that
I'd put them between Seattle and New York.
So the city. Let's see. Hold on. Congrats to your
I have
girls, by the
no-
way, Doc.
I have no interest in going to a Washington.
Also, Devil Dog in the chat talking about Pittsburgh. So the city's nice, green city, a lot of museums, sports teams are bad right now, but there's a ton of foreign foods in the Strip District. I'd say B level,
I
not
think
great, not bad.
I think they're E. I have no interest. I have no interest. What redeeming do they have food? Do they have fans? Do they have
Washington has fans.
They do have fans. That's true. But like on a road trip to see your team on the road, why would you go to Washington?
I don't
Why
know
would
what.
you go-
I mean, I don't ever hear anything about food in Washington, so I guess that's a wash. I don't
Yeah,
really
that's a
hear
wash.
anything about. I mean, Philly says that the fans suck. I've never met.
Nope.
What?
I'm about to put it F tier because I just heard they have an Aldi nearby.
Fuck Aldi.
They have an Aldi.
I kid you not, that's the worst place on the planet, Chris. The moment I got in there, I wanted to leave. The only place I wanted was out. But it felt a little prison-like. Like I'm not allowed to leave unless I buy something. And then we bought garbage.
And you said you bought a good pizza.
The pizza was pretty.
I
but
would.
everything else was garbage.
All right, I would say the monuments give it like all the cool things to see, like maybe like the Washington Monument, like the museums.
At very least, you got to put it above San Francisco.
I mean, is it more? Is
has
it
more than
more?
a bridge.
Is it more interesting than Green Bay? Like all the things in Washington, I feel like there's more things to.
I'd rather go to Green Bay than Washington.
Black market. People who hate on NOLA, DC, places like those are uncultured.
Cool. Congrats on your culture. That fits your culture.
SCG, I'd go to DC before Green Bay.
Nah. I'd rather go
I mean,
to Lambeau.
as a football fan, I'd rather go.
I'd
to
rather
Green
go to
Bay.
the city of DC over Green Bay.
I mean,
but
here's
I'd
the thing.
rather say I went to Lambeau.
I would say Washington. If you think about this, Washington's kind of in the same category with like there's of LA's where it's like it's not a great place, but there's like some
things to do.
things.
Listen, yeah, people in the chat are like, "Are you guys insane?" Yeah, I'd rather go to DC than Green Bay, but I'd rather maybe do a bucket list of going to Lambeau than going to DC and Washington, which I don't really care about. I don't. Everyone hates every politician in the world. Why are we so enamored with these monuments? Everyone's mad at everyone.
Yeah.
The East Coast.
Billy.
By the way, we'll look at the themes because there are some themes here, I think.
Well, the East Coast kind of sucks. Although the West Coast also sucks.
I mean,
right in the middle is pretty cool.
Right in the
I was
middle.
about to say, we got Central Time Zone is amazing.
Unless you're Detroit.
Central and Mountain Time Zone seem to be
Evil. How is the
that
whole?
hobo? Yeah, I'm not as big a Vegas.
Do we
guy as I
drop
used to be.
Vegas? Is Vegas?
No, you can put.
I don't think anything should be S tier. We should just drop everything to A.
Yeah, put New Orleans behind Nashville because my bias.
USA is always mad. Nothing new, says the our resident Aussie.
Hold on.
You don't drop Vegas. We don't talk to.
Oh, okay. There goes Scott.
He go.
But yeah, I definitely put Washington at least over San Francisco.
Captain, what's going on? Captain Black
John
Adder.
Casey,
I was wanting to visit DC over Green Bay, but yeah, do Lambeau over RFK. Yeah, and
it's nothing to do with football. Well, here's the thing, Chairman. It's not just football. It's like you go for a weekend, you go to a football game, but you spend a couple of days so you could do other things there.
Yeah.
So there's multiple things.
So, like, if we were going to, like, well, the reason Vegas is so high is like, all right, dude, we're gonna go to a Raiders game. We're gonna go to hit the casinos. We're gonna go
Go down the strip.
and have a good restaurant. We're gonna go this all the stuff around the game as well. Like, there's a lot to offer. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to offer.
The fact that New York City is C-tier still boggles my mind. Like, yeah, outside the pizza, I don't like New York City at all. I think it's an overrated place.
Okay. So
Get some horse from him. Okay, Joe.
all right. So we have some more cities. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 more to get through.
Okay, what are we going for?
What do we want to do, guys? In the chat, choose your adventure. Baltimore.
F tier.
Easy. They hate us,
F tier.
so we hate them.
Yeah. Also, not only that, like the crab. I hate seafood, so crab sucks. Baltimore as a city sucks. Great. The only thing to do there is to go to Edgar Allan Poe's place.
So
I'm putting Baltimore in F, maybe above Jacksonville. Maybe. I'm going to Detroit over Baltimore.
first of all, the fact that you hate seafood is kind of crazy. I love seafood. So
seafood
like
is so bad.
Seafood for me, I'm all about it. I love me some crab legs. I love me, so
I'm putting Baltimore above Jacksonville. That's it. Thank you, Black Market. Thank you. Someone's got me back today, finally.
let's see. Everyone's popping in here. We got a lot of things going on. So Joko's Babe Ruth Museum, Inner Harbor, C to D. Like
honestly, call me biased. I'd put the rest of the AFC North all in F.
I'm trying to think because like Baltimore, I would say the food is what's bringing him back.
I can't do their food.
I don't know if I can do. I mean, there's not really a lot else that I can think of about Baltimore, though. What am I missing about Baltimore, the city, that I'm like, oh, I would love to go there and hang out and do a bunch.
Orioles game seems cool.
I mean,
yeah. Post place, the one place to go in Baltimore is in the ghetto. Good job, Penguin.
You got the Preakness, like your Domino's take. Inner Harbor, famous is that famous Baltimore food. Orioles game seems cool. Great music, great food.
Going to an Orioles game is like going to a Pittsburgh Pirates game. Stadium's nice. You're going to have fun with the stadium, but the actual game is terrible.
You're on the water, so I guess you could. I mean, but still, I think the food is food and maybe one or two other little things. So I would say they're kind of in this range here.
Also, Nicholas defending Detroit with Motown music.
But like, it's a style of mute. It's nah.
Black Market,
of course, Chairman.
Yes, Black Market. Scotty, oh, he's still putting on headphones.
I think we're in this. I think we're in this range for Baltimore. We're down in the low D's. The weather isn't great in Baltimore either. I think we're.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm still putting Baltimore in F. City's trash.
I think. Do we put it?
I think what we're gonna find is America might suck.
Obviously, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Obviously, if you want a good spot in America, come to Tennessee, except for Memphis. Everywhere else in Tennessee is great.
I'm not sure about that.
Let's put I'll put Baltimore down here.
Baltimore is trash.
There's not a lot of redeeming qualities outside of the food. Maybe.
Also, while we're talking about food, put Cincinnati in F tier. Skyline Chili is a mistake.
Basically, it's crab cakes and football.
Crab cakes and football. That's about it. And then
Cincinnati F tier. Skyline Chili.
Is this your bias take, Rec? Is this
no? That's not bias. What is there to do in Cincinnati besides put chili on your pasta?
Is it weird that what they're known for food-wise drops them at least a couple tiers automatically?
Like
You're
literally
known for putting chili on spaghetti with cheddar cheese. Just
Joe
top?
Close says nothing. Captain Urban says not
F tier. Cincinnati is F tier.
with Jacksonville?
The fact that they own Skyline Chili is kind of inspiring in a sense, but also embarrassing.
But also, like, you go to Cincinnati, you catch a Bengals game, you see an exciting 58-45 game. What do you do besides that?
Like, what else is in Cincinnati that I'm missing?
Joe Close says nothing.
Captain.
It's Bob Evans.
What am I missing in Cincinnati that is going to be like, dude, let's go check that out?
Know, Captain.
Like
beer is incredible.
If we're talking about beer,
no one has ever. I've never heard anything about Cincinnati beer scene being incredible.
If we're talking about beer, we're moving Green Bay up a notch. Then
I would stay home if I wanted better beer than Cincinnati, and pretty easily achieve it.
If it's like, I'll go. And if I drank beer, I'd go to St. Louis before Cincinnati. It's closer.
You're lucky St. Louis doesn't have a team because that'd be F tier.
What's Kings Island?
Yeah, St. Louis is shit.
What's
St. Louis is shit.
Kings Island a thing? I don't know what that is. Kings Island?
Captain. But have you ever tried them? What's a notable brewery or beer in Cincinnati? That's
amusement park.
Oh, Kings Island amusement
park. The point is not in Cincinnati.
Kings Island. Oh, yeah, it is an amusement park northeast of Cincinnati in Mason, Ohio. So,
also
Philly. Cedar Point's cool.
It's a Philly. I would take the pierogies over the crab cakes and the Skyline Chili all day, every day. No questions asked.
I'd take crab cakes over pierogies, but I'd take pierogies over Skyline.
APC, Pittsburgh is a zombie apocalypse coming from someone who doesn't live here. You know, he knows.
Chamber, you should do the ActionLab tour and then rate them after you... I mean, that is what Tom Grossi did. He did the 30 and 30, went to every city.
That would be fun. That would be great. Moreline Heights Lager House, goated. I've never heard of it.
I'm not flying to Cincinnati to go to a lager house.
There's a lot of beers, Captain, that you've probably tried or heard of that are from Colorado. There's no beers from Cincinnati anyone's heard.
Wait.
Because I've definitely never heard of Moreline Lager.
Cincinnati's airport is in Covington, Kentucky. Automatic F. That's
not true.
Is that real?
True.
No. Joe Quiz has been saying that the whole time that their airport is actually in Kentucky.
That's a joke.
He's like, yes, it is.
No. Look that up.
No. Oh, okay.
Look it up.
Why?
But yeah, Cincinnati is right on the border.
Back there is not real.
But Cincinnati is an F tier.
Yeah. The more I'm hearing about Cincinnati, the more I'm just like, you're not making a great case.
Oh my gosh.
F.
Is it an F?
Airport isn't even in their state. F tier. F tier.
We can't handle this.
You can't handle the truth.
I can't believe that's real. It's in Kentucky.
F. At least does Jacksonville have its own airport?
Yes, it does. Once again, some of you don't know geography. I'm great at geography.
Bullshit. Because anyone who lives on the East Coast doesn't know a fuck thing west of the halfway across the country. I guarantee you. I know every state and every capital. Don't tell me about geography. But why the fuck is the Cincinnati airport in Kentucky? No, I didn't know that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, that's not a common.
If you are at a Cincinnati airport, you fucking be in the state you're in.
In Ohio. Just maybe you're
listen, Denver airport barely in Denver.
It's barely in Denver.
At least it's in Colorado.
Also, Chairman, guys from Denver want to talk about airports.
It's scary. I mean, it's not scary.
This is getting people fired up.
No, the issue with this Denver airport is the fact that it's out 10 miles out in the boonies where no one ever
Well,
ends up.
no, he's talking scary because of
The conspiracy. This conspiracy makes it more exciting. I think.
Yeah.
Um,
But
but-
either which way, Cincy has no redeeming qualities. There is nothing good in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's so fat, like so sad that they literally hype Skyline Chili. You know that's an F tier when you're hyping Skyline Chili. I'm sorry. That's a
There's-
thing.
Look, Captain, you're talking about the best thing in there is a logger house.
I'm back.
Oh, keep close. What's up? Keep close. Thank you for the 30
I'm not
months.
trying to be offensive, but like, if I ate Skyline Chili, never had it, would I like it? I think it was probably fine. Weird, but fine. But also not something I would want my city to identify as.
Also, Nicholas, I'm curious where they put Atlanta. So let's go to Atlanta.
All right, ATL Lab, S
ATL
tier,
Lab, so that's S tier.
S tier.
S tier.
I mean-
ATL
I
Lab.
don't know if you guys have gone through the Coca-Cola factory.
I will say
Nicholas, it has the best aquarium.
I've done the tour of Coca. What is it? Is it? I've done the aquarium. Is it Coca-Cola aquarium? World of Coke.
Coca-Cola. I'm sorry. What? It's an aquarium?
No,
Now
they're
they have an
they're
aquarium.
literally across
Oh.
the same like lawn
I've
of each
never
other.
been to Atlanta and don't need to go.
Atlanta's not a great city overall.
I've only seen that part of Atlanta, so I don't know. I haven't been there long enough to like get the food, get the culture, like walk around, understand what to do that's like, really exciting to plan around. So
The thing I know most about Atlanta is that their stadium has a Chick-fil-A.
that
I mean, they are known for
And
Chick-fil-A.
Coke and Coke. Coca-Cola and Chick-fil-A.
just don't bank on eating any Chick-fil-A at a game.
When the
Atta
Braves
game.
leave the
Can't
city,
do it.
that says something, says Joe Quills. I mean, he is a Phillies fan, so.
I don't know.
Atlanta has
This is a-
Buckhead. What is Buckhead? I don't do. What is Buckhead? Chairman said Atlanta has Buckhead. I don't know
Zep
what
says
that
Atlanta's
is.
an A.
A tier only if Atlanta's Spirit didn't implode
I mean,
the
he is a
thrash.
Falcons fan, so.
But like, what's there to so
What's there to do besides
the aquarium, the Coke, World of Coke.
I mean, you got the Chick-fil-A's.
I've heard the food scene in Atlanta.
I've
is
heard.
actually awful.
I would like to try the food. I've never really
I've heard
tried.
it's actually really bad.
I've heard mixed results. Like, it's mixed. Some people say it's great.
I've
Some
heard
people
m-
say it sucks.
I've heard partially it's like the customer service is.
Oh, wait, that's where
an
CNN is? Okay, never mind. F.
abomination.
If it's got CNN, then it's an F.
I feel like I don't.
Look, it's at least safer than Philadelphia. It's not that much safer, but still safer than Philadelphia. Probably safer than San Francisco.
Lowest C tier. I don't know. We're just dumping on cities.
I already knew that's how it was going to
Why?
be.
Why
I feel
are
like
cities so
Atlanta might
shitty?
be kind of in this. Is it E?
No, I'd move them. I put them between Tampa and San Francisco. That's my final ranking.
Sure,
I'd rather go to Tampa, but I'd still take Atlanta over San Francisco.
sure. That's fine. Well, again, we're gonna revise this at the end. We'll make a couple of adjustments as needed if it requires it.
Yeah. So what's next? I mean, we could probably put Indianapolis low because there's nothing to do there.
What's next? What's city? I think I saw New England earlier.
Are we including Boston with that?
This is Captain Urban. Say something nice about the Bengals. You owe me after that horrid take.
You know,
The offense.
you guys are gonna be
good.
high powered.
I mean, Burrow, Chase, Higgins, you know the deal. Chase Brown will look like a NFL running back because the offense is so good.
The offense is amazing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Offense
we could
is
do-
elite.
We could do Boston.
Boston's a tough one for me because I think the people are
I've never been to Boston.
People are known for not being good.
the
Food,
the
clam chowder, really? That's what.
no
they're known for?
clam chowder, lobster rolls. I feel like the food in Boston. Well, you don't like seafood, Rex. So like your take on seafood are kind of like,
Seafood is a mistake.
no, you're missing out on life.
It's not.
Now, what's really funny, the biggest thing about Boston, like if there's one place you want to go, you want to go to the baseball stadium. You're going to Fenway. That's the biggest thing there. There is a lot of history there with like the revolutionary stuff.
They have a song about talking about going to Boston. So
I'm shipping up to Boston.
That's not the song.
Damn, I was gonna play that on my harmonica.
I'm torn on Boston. I think the people can be rough because they're just so entitled. Because they've like, there's an entitlement to the people. Like it's not as a welcoming as you would think.
Yeah, it's called Southern hospitality for a reason, not Northern.
Boston on that tier right behind Miami, but before New York.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, yeah, it is a historical place. There are plenty of things. There's a lot of things to do there. There's not nearly as many rats.
Boston,
especially since they traded Marchand away.
I think Boston fits somewhere in this range here.
Nicholas, Carolina, best barbecue, get out.
Okay, but I think we throw them in like mid C tier. Boston.
Carolina, so Carolina that would be Charlotte.
Reckoning would take that infamous Baskin Robbins Oreo shake from a few years ago.
What mountains are
in
Boston?
No, I don't. Okay, I'm going to get flamed for this step. I don't actually like Oreos. They're overrated. I'm going to get flamed for that.
I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm looking at this list. Everyone's hating this list. I don't think I like it. This is impossible to do.
Yeah.
We were never gonna.
I hate all of these cities, including the one I live in. That's at an A tier right now.
Also, Devil Dog, what exactly the requirements? So the thing that Chris has been saying, it's like you and your friends are going to a road team to see your favorite team, but you're staying for the weekend to do other things as well. Like what else are you doing besides going to the game?
So it's not just city; it's like football environment and going to it for that.
But it's like, yeah,
it includes going
to restaurants, food, like how good the food is, how good the people are, how good the things are that like you could plan
a day environment,
a weekend around.
Is it like a bucket list stadium? Is it not?
My dog's here to comfort me at least.
Because Buffalo would be Buffalo's in our C tier, but if it didn't include football, it'd be
F.
We might not even include it.
And it all kind of. We talked about pierogies already, Doc.
Wings.
We like it depends on what you value too. If you're like a foodie, you're gonna actually have food as a core of like this list.
Pierogies a thing that people care about?
I mean, in Pittsburgh, yeah.
But the Pirates renegades.
Pierogies in Pittsburgh are a big thing.
Okay, we got four more, and then we're gonna do a couple revisions.
Should we put Indianapolis in
Captain's fired up. And it also includes airports, apparently. Like,
I think it's pretty important that your airport's in the state you reside in. Sorry. I think that's like a bottom tier.
We knew this was
good. You should pass by. Like,
Joe Quills.
By the way, if you fly in, are you flying into the state you reside in?
Joe Quills, Minneapolis.
No.
Minneapolis. I would put Minneapolis at F.
All right, Minnesota. Minnesota. The weather is.
It's F. It's getting worse and worse. Actually, it's getting worse and worse.
Look. There's still more. There's still more things to do in Minnesota than Jacksonville and.
There's what? There's Mall of America.
Mall of America, which is all indoors for a reason because. Don't go outdoors.
I mean,
there.
it's still better
nice to be outdoors in Minnesota for about a month and a half.
Yeah.
Of the year.
I mean, there's still more. That's still better than doing anything in Cincy or Jacksonville or Baltimore. Maybe put Minnesota behind Detroit.
Captain, none of this is personal, by the way.
Prince is dead.
How did you not know that Cincinnati sits on the Kentucky border? The fact is, I don't care. Chairman. I don't care. I don't care where it sits. If you have a Cincinnati airport, it should probably be in fucking Cincinnati.
Or at least Ohio.
Or the state of Ohio, sure.
Jacksonville is fishing. That's why they're at the top of F tier. That's why they're there.
Minnesota's cold. The people are nice. That's
People
the
are
only redeeming
nice.
quality. People are nice in Minnesota.
Yeah, there's that whole. But yeah, I'd put it between Detroit and Baltimore. But yeah,
Sure.
Indianapolis, I would go.
Indianapolis and Minnesota are like the same place, right?
Well, no, Minnesota at least has the Mall of America.
One's
What does
colder.
Indy have?
One's colder.
What does Indianapolis have?
Do people care about malls anymore?
I don't think malls are a thing. Amazon's a thing.
Captain Evan, guys, it is 5 minutes away.
Captain-
Still holds. Your airport's in Kentucky.
I will say, I give Captain Urban a lot of credit because no one has defended their city besides, Chairman got salty on other cities, but no one's defended their own city that they are vouching for more than Captain. So, Captain, maybe you've earned. I don't know.
You've earned being better than Jacksonville.
Maybe you've earned being better than Jacksonville. There we go. You're moving up.
Congrats, Captain. Keep it going.
Just
You went from
because
32 to 31.
Put some more all caps in there. This list is very bad. It probably is. Again, I look at it and I don't agree with it, and I did it.
Yeah, but where do you want to put
This is
Indy?
really hard to do.
Indianapolis.
Indy's got nothing.
I don't know if there's anything. I mean, they're kind of like Baltimore with not good.
You've got the Pat McAfee show. That's about it.
Well, who cares if that's an indie? You're not watching it live.
Hell, they go to Pittsburgh to do it live.
They have the combine. That's actually more interesting.
I mean, yeah, the combine makes it somewhat interesting. Yeah, it can stay right where it's at.
Indy has nothing.
Nothing to offer.
People forget that Indianapolis exists.
Philly, I hope you post this online. We're gonna, if Bleacher Report and all these others can post their rankings online, we could definitely post this.
No, you should send it to Bleacher Report.
This is gonna
you should
go
send it to Bleacher
so
Report.
well. This is gonna go so well, Chris. We're only gonna get positive feedback.
Obviously,
You know who's gonna give us the worst feedback?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Baltimore's gonna be of all of them. Everyone's gonna be like, true,
Listen,
yeah, I can see that. Baltimore's gonna be like, fuck you.
Sucks to suck. All right.
Yeah, so what two teams do you have? Cleveland and Carolina.
Cleveland, Carolina, which we saved the worst for last.
I mean, we could put Cleveland in
Cleveland. Cleveland.
They have
Put them in F tier. Why would you ever go?
The only thing, their only slightly redeeming quality is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's the only redeeming quality they have.
Let's think that quick.
You walk through and see a guitar that someone may or may not have played 20 years ago. No, thank you.
Your river is set on fire.
F. Cleveland is an F.
Also, Scotty, have you ever seen the Cleveland tourism video?
Is the Cleveland airport in Cleveland? Or at least Ohio? I don't know. Might be above Cincinnati because of that.
Also, Nicholas says North Carolina's one of the nicest states.
Oh,
Charlotte's a
I'm
city.
getting
Not bad.
I think Carolina would be a decent spot to go.
I
don't
think-
know
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's
the
like
beach is nice.
top tier, but I would go to Carolina. Yeah,
Carolina feels.
I've been to South Carolina. I've never been to North Carolina.
I mean, Charlotte's right on the South Carolina border.
Carolina feels like low.
Scotty hasn't said one nice thing about one city. I hate them all. I hate this place. I hate where we live.
No, it's really funny.
This
He was the
country.
most nice to the city closest to me. He's really nice in Nashville.
Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that he's the most excited about.
I don't know. Just never been there, but I think maybe I'd have a good time.
I mean, whenever you go there, you gotta let me know.
Carolina feels like it could be around this like low.
Carolina is a pretty decent spot. Yeah.
Call me biased. I'm going there before Boston and New York. Call me biased because I live in the South, but I don't care.
I mean, yeah, maybe there maybe mid.
Yes.
Right here.
Yeah, maybe. Sure. Yeah, that should work.
Yeah.
And that is the tier list, guys.
Guys,
How
did
would
it.
you rank our tier
Perfect
list?
list.
this tier list
Perfect
is
I don't
perfect.
know how
It is
everyone agreed with us. But they
Steph's
did.
kiss.
They did.
Chairman F.
What the fuck do you do in Charlotte? E tier list.
Literally, no. Does Carolina play in Charlotte? Yes,
This
they play in
is
Charlotte,
the
North
most-
Carolina.
Everyone do a tier list with your cities and these teams, and then
Post it in the
our
Discord. Yes.
Oh, you sure you live in the
Yeah.
South?
No, I
think
want
of
no.
them-
I would love to see other people's lists.
Go to
Alright.
go to the tier list on tiermaker.com. Create your own and make your case. And I want to see what you guys have. I want to just defend your cities. Put it in there.
Captain Urban, the Panthers being a C and the Bengals being an F is a disgrace. I mean, you've got the food there. You've got nice weather.
I think
you've
it's
got-
prettier. I think North Carolina is prettier than Cincinnati.
You've got an airport that's in the city it claims to be.
If there's
Even in the state, it claims to be. It's a good
You
feature.
got the food palette of 3.
How many people are like, I'm flying to Cincinnati, and they land in Kentucky? They're like, what the fuck? How did I get here? Where do I go? I got dropped in the wrong spot.
Actually, you know what, Captain Urban? You're right. Because airports matter, Denver gets docked a rank. They go down to B.
That's fair. That's fair.
But go ahead and move Denver down to above Chicago
Yeah,
and
I
B.
hate Denver's airport. Hate it.
Denver
You know, Captain
Airport.
Urban-
Was there 2 days ago, and I got dropped off. I felt like I had to walk a mile and a half just to reach the train to get to the baggage claim.
Who cares about an
I mean, the
underground
concourse
brewery?
is so long.
Which
And then you're in
Denver
the middle
gets-
of nowhere. Denver Airport's getting better, but it still sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, Captain Urban, you did make a good point with that. Denver does not deserve to be that high. Piglet, I will pay more to avoid a layover in Denver.
Say something nice. They all say
About
something
the
nice
Red
about the Red
Wings.
Wings. Dare you putting Detroit that low?
I mean, their dynasty a while back was good.
They had their heyday when they were,
Their rivalry with the
Steve
Avs were amazing.
Eiserman
the
seems
rivalry
like a
with the
good dude.
Avs was one of the greatest rivalries in sports, and I will never forget it.
SCG said,
were
if I was
slightly
single
worse,
going with the
but-
boys, it's Vegas, New Orleans, and Miami.
Okay.
Okay, so
we
we're
have
not-
Vegas and New Orleans at the top.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vegas, New Orleans, Miami's not low on
Why
this
are we
list.
hating so much.
I mean, maybe you go to Miami before you go to Kansas City. I know Scotty doesn't think so, but
No, that might be fair. I mean,
yeah. That's what
I
we do.
think
Now that we have it
think
on paper,
Kansas
we
City
talk.
is underrated, but I see
So
that.
you can move. Maybe
I
move
think
Miami.
Kansas City's only high because of the atmosphere. Kansas City and Buffalo. I mean, well, listen, you're going to Miami before you go to Buffalo if you're putting it in that term.
I mean, yeah, you can
Buffalo.
put Miami behind Arizona, or maybe in front of Arizona. Who knows?
KC has to be above Buffalo,
But
because they're the same type of vibes as far as like
Yeah,
fans
Captain Urban,
and
love
like,
a good.
tailgate. But Kansas City is a way better city than Buffalo.
So Captain Urban, this is why tier list is so much fun for real. To love a good debate.
No, you guys are more fired up than you've ever been, and that's why we did this, because we knew
Everyone's salty.
we knew before we did this that you guys were going to be all over
Black
this
Market wants
list.
to know why New York City and LA are so low.
Hate LA. New York, I'm
Hate
pretty mid on.
I don't like New York. New York.
If the Chargers were still in San Diego, they'd be much higher. Much
Yeah.
higher on this. They'd be
Well,
towards the top.
And the reason, and New York's not even in New York; it's in East Rutherford, New Jersey, for their stadium. And which, like, if you're going and I guess you could
You have to
go
you have to
in-
pay a toll.
Yeah,
to
you
get
have
to
to get around is tough. Like paying money to go on
I don't-
Ubers and cabs.
I don't think New York's like a guy's trip destination either.
And besides, like think about it, like what are the
New
biggest
York's
things
a
in New
cool
York?
city and all, but you don't do it as like a guy's trip. Like let's
Like-
go to New
like you
York
go at
City
times-
and like that's what you do with like your wife,
Like
maybe kids, maybe not kids. But
like
at least,
everyone-
you know.
everyone hypes up Times Square. Congratulations, you have the world's largest TVs playing advertisements 24/7. What's so cool about Times
Like-
Square? Honestly,
Like if you were going on
I've been. I don't like it.
like if you all right, let's put it this way: if you were going on a bachelorette party, like for a weekend in any of these cities, would it still apply? New Orleans, Vegas, sure.
Yes.
Tennessee,
Nashville,
sure.
Yes.
Maybe
Denver, maybe not.
maybe not Denver. Chicago, Denver are kind of weird ones. Arizona, Miami, sure. So maybe Arizona, Miami, you can kind of fit in, maybe a little bit higher on this list. And then you start getting into some weird ones here.
Nowhere else would be necessarily a bachelor destination point for me.
Yeah,
Beyond that.
maybe Dallas or Tampa, but not really.
No.
Like you, like all of these. It's not like you would plan a party and be like, I'm gonna go to Minnesota for a bachelor party. We're gonna live it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to Baltimore. You know, like no one's doesn't at the top on your list, right?
And we're trying to explain to people. And Chris, the chat is the perfect area where we can never win. We have Nicholas saying, "All I can smell in New York City is piss when walking around."
And meanwhile, black markets
like you act like there aren't a million more things to do in New York City. So like we can't win.
We can't know. This is like any NBA list that we would come up with, like arguing NBA rankings for players all time, or like you're never gonna
experience like a Minneapolis bachelor party.
That's because no one has. Not on purpose, at least.
True.
They probably flew into Kentucky and ended up in Minneapolis. I don't know. That's a thing.
I feel like we're very judgmental on some of these that we, but yeah, you're right.
Black Market says he wants an NBA list so he can argue Orlando. I mean, yeah, Philly. I'd rather go Denver than New York. I agree with that.
Orlando is only a place you go if you have children, and I just went with my children. I wouldn't go there if I didn't have kids. I think adults that go to Disney World, no offense, a little different. It's fine.
And all of a sudden,
it is.
Riley's having an aneurysm now, and she has no idea why.
Yeah, I see that. I don't get the appeal of Disney outside of my kids enjoying it. But that's just me, you know.
I'd rather take the boys to a Wings game than make them watch a Taylor Swift and Friends, but you do you.
I'd rather go to Denver than New York.
Yeah. Thank you, Philly.
Appreciate that.
I'd rather go to Philly than who's below?
I mean, would you rather go to Philadelphia or
I've
Pittsburgh?
been to Philly a couple times.
I have too.
Well, either way, that's going to put a cap on the best tier list we've ever created and the most spicy takes we've ever had in our chat.
You have to send this to Bleacher Report.
We'll send this, and we'll let them be the judge as well.
This is great.
Because
I don't know how we did this, Chris, but this is perfection.
this is
screen.
This is exactly.
Hi, Chairman. I saw what you put in the Discord.
Guys, yeah. Like I said,
think about it. Detroit feels a little high.
I mean, you can't have fun if there's no power. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to a bar and the lights go out.
What is the tourist market in Detroit? Why are people going to Detroit for a vacation?
Yeah, there's not. I mean, maybe
he's just going to point out their sports teams. Like, there's a lot of sports teams, a lot of places.
I mean, one thing that they did point out that we didn't talk about was Motown. Got a little bit of music scene.
Yeah. Is there like a museum or something that you can spend an hour in?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's a museum there.
Cool.
Raider Nation in the house. Lesson learned today. Sky and Chris failed geography. Next thing that tells us that Milan is a city in California.
I do not fail geography. I'm sorry I wasn't aware that the Cincinnati airport wasn't in Cincinnati or even in Ohio. I'm sorry.
SCG.
I didn't know that.
SCG, it's not for you a palate. I'm just saying I'd rather have a cheesesteak that's not dry and covered in fake cheese.
I enjoy food, Rec, and I enjoy I mean, you're just missing out on the best foods. Just like you're missing out on all the movies and all the shows.
TV sucks.
I mean, Rec's pretty boring, guys.
I'm not bored.
He's got, yeah.
No, SCG, that's not the standard. I'm just saying that's better than Geno's. Because that's how bad.
Geno's and Pets suck.
Exactly. See, SCG, does Sky have the 3-year-old palate as well then?
No one thinks Geno. They're just the OGs. That's all.
Yeah.
They're not
sucks
good.
So much. Okay, now you're just trying to trigger me.
now it's just New Orleans, Vegas are the only ones that are right.
Hey, Nashville is really. I guess you mean Nashville should be higher than that. I got you. That makes sense.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, if you want to improve on the list, go to our Discord, create your tier list, take a screenshot, and throw it into the Discord, and we'll evaluate it for you guys, because you guys have a lot of opinions, so we want to see what those are. Let's get it. Chairman did it already.
Chairman already did it. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna wait till after a stream. Otherwise, we'd be on.
Go ahead and look at it now, Scott. Scott, you can go ahead and look at it now. Actually.
All right, but that's
just put like one. All right, hold on.
Either way.
Captain Urban top 3 are true. Yay!
Captain Urban, yeah,
we did it.
We did it. So hey,
well,
you know what?
Come back.
I didn't think we would do this justice, but I think we nailed this list. Guys, thank you so much for being here and going through the spiciest show we've had. If you see, this is what fires people up, and I know we're getting fired up for the NFL season. We got these rivalries. We've got these city, defending our cities against everyone else who's trying to take that away from us, right? And we're going to be doing that here in about a few weeks when NFL football is back.
Yeah, we already checked it, Captain. We saw it.
Is it ridiculous?
It's Detroit and then everyone else.
That's not a real list.
That is not.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
Not real. F tier for everything. Okay. Yeah. Make your lists, guys. I can't wait. Thank you so much, guys. Joe Quills, STG, Evil, Zep, Doc, Keep Close, all of you guys. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the subs. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Guys, I know we joke, we have fun, and this is one of those where, we like to spice things up a little bit for you guys. So I hope you felt some, the pulse in your neck, your heart beating a little bit, trying to defend your cities. You had that fire in your gut.
You have fire in your gut.
If you have that Cincinnati chili, that's for sure.
I was gonna say
that fire in your gut.
The Skyline chili will give you some fire in your gut.
And then walking across the Kentucky border to catch a flight.
I hear it's actually the best in Kentucky. If you want Skyline chili, you go to Kentucky.
Philly spoke. The East Coast hate is real. I would say, the middle of the country is the best, as we confirmed.
Yeah.
Middle country is whole lot.
I do hate the East Coast, but I also hate the West Coast. I hate all coasts.
Yeah, I'll put it like this, Billy. I would take the East Coast over the West Coast.
Oh my
Of course,
goodness!
the middle of the country is always the best.
Oh man, I was dying on some of these. This was,
and also what we learned, because all the cities suck. Just stick to the small towns. That's where it's at. Small towns are a whole lot better than big cities.
Oh my goodness, guys. I'm gonna send you some music to wind you down. You guys are too. I mean, I feel bad for McDoodle here, who's gonna be getting.
Don't come in hot to his chat.
Southern Boy
complain
Rec
to
has
him about Skyline Chili or the fact that Cincinnati's not a real city apparently.
SCG, you're not entirely wrong. Like, I'd much rather pay $2.50 for gas than $5 for gas. I mean, Look, when you factor in money, the South is so much better than everywhere else in the country.
To be clear, I don't care about
Scotty doesn't care. He doesn't even look at gas prices. He's like,
I look at people that are waiting in the Costco line for gas, and I'm like, sucks to suck. I would never do that. Never. How much does that save? Honestly, I have no idea. But it's
it all depends.
It's not worth my
pay high prices for gas. That's life. And, I'd rather pay for cheap things. Everything's a whole lot cheaper down here. Cost of living is so much better.
There's a reason for that, Rick. Yes.
But yeah, honestly, Tennessee is one of the best states in the country, one of the most financially stable states.
Guys, hit that follow button if you're new to the channel. We have a lot of fun on this show. It's my name is Chris. This is Scotty. We are your hosts for ActionLab. We're premier sports and entertainment. Entertainment is the key here, as well as once we get into the NFL season, we're going to be covering a lot of sports. So make sure you're hitting that follow button to get all of your NFL action, all the previews, all of everything. Don't base all of our NFL knowledge strictly on what list we created tonight, by the way. That would be helpful. But we can't wait to have you guys as a part of our community if you guys are new. So hit that follow